Yeah, man. We back, man. Another one, man. Episode 129, I believe. Yeah.
129.
129 in the
Congratulations.
building, man.
RIP, man. Let's go.
Yeah, man. What you think about that Rihanna's halftime performance? They talking about it wasn't as advertised.
I don't know if you realized it though, but she was pregnant, dog. How much
Yeah.
do y'all how much do y'all want her to do, man? They shot the shit up
Yo,
there.
yeah, that family's growing rapidly, bro.
All
They
jokes aside, though, congratulations to them. But like, what did you want her to do? That was amazing what she did. All of that with the belly. Give respect to Rihanna and what she done, man. Stop playing with Rihanna.
Yeah, it was a good stage, like the whole setup. I like the setup, man, but
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't been one of the ones dancing on one of them high boxes.
yeah,
But
that was. I was looking. I seen they had them, secured and everything like that. But I ain't gonna lie, though, I would have got scared. I'd be like, you know what? When this lowers to another level, I'll get on. But I ain't trying to be the one at the top of
put
that.
me on the floor, man, or I
Yeah,
quit.
yeah. You think Chris Brown? You think he'll ever perform at a Super Bowl?
I
Is it
don't know, man.
likely?
It's like people have a love-hate relationship with Chris. They'll
Yeah,
praise him 1 minute and then they coming for him. Have
yeah.
we forgiven or not forgiven? And when I say we, I mean the masses. Like
Well,
it's to the point, even if the person your transgressions were against has moved on, bro, you're sitting on your couch eating Doritos, dropping cheese on your shirt.
yeah.
Like it's got nothing to do with you. If the person who has had something to do with has moved on and forgiven, what are we even talking about right now?
Yeah, other people had their transgressions and they can move around freely in the entertainment world, but certain people they don't get that
Picking and choosing.
luxury. They yeah,
They
they don't get that forgiveness factor. So he's good either way, but it would be good to see him perform. But it's so much politics behind that. You've been watching that Joe Budden podcast, man. It's looking a little different these
It
days,
is
man.
looking a little different. I saw it recently. Just wanted to check it out, and yeah, it's a whole new layout. QueenzFlip, Melyssa Ford. Yeah, it's just different.
It's a lot of people, a lot of microphones, a lot of
A lot of microphones.
yeah, so I don't know. I haven't watched it in a while. I see the little clips here and there, but
Right.
from the episodes you might watch, I know you probably watch more than me. How's like the flow? Is it a good flow with all those people?
Sometimes it works. Sometimes Joe, you can tell Joe really getting upset with QueenzFlip because you know how when he QueenzFlip want to be.
Yeah,
But now Joe, being the master craftsman he is, though, he's finding pockets for QueenzFlip. And it even work out with certain guests when Queens, with, you know what I mean? With that.
yeah,
Like he had some old, I forgot the dude's name, but he was in that Meek Mill movie. He legit like that dude on the battle scene in Philly. I don't know his name because I ain't in Philly like that, but
yeah.
he was on the podcast and it was working out with QueenzFlip. Like it was a whole different matter of fact. I think it was just him, Joe Budden, and QueenzFlip. Like, so I like what Joe Budden doing. He like you know what I mean?
Breaking it down in segments, like, all right, we're gonna have this guest. I think you'll shine in this moment. Let's just
It's almost
team
like
up
a
and go.
basketball. He got a rotation. Like he
Yeah, you
rotates.
gotta have a rotation. It's kind of like when we talk about sports. I'm all on with the sports conversation. So everybody has their, you know, what they're really good at. So that's
Mm-hmm.
what he's really good at. So he's gonna continue to build that out. So that's a good move for him. Got to
I
change it
think he's
up.
really working. He gonna really work that network angle because it's enough for everybody. If he actually were to become a network and have enough content to just sell Joe Budden TV or network or whatever,
Yeah,
I think that's what he's working towards. If I'm not mistaken, or at
yeah, he
least
got.
that's what it looks like from the outside in. If he keeps doing what I think he's doing, because
Gosh.
maybe this is just a precursor. Maybe the show won't stay like this. He brought Mel and Queens in just to like, you know how, you remember back in the day with the sitcoms, you ain't even peep it, but some sitcoms were leading to warn you about the next thing coming out. You know what I mean? Kind of like Urkel. Urkel appeared in some other.
Yep, and then he got a spin off with his own situation with the Family Matter. So yeah, he could be building up, getting back on his network thing. He had a couple shows that didn't really end too well, but he could be getting back on it, pitching them to other networks and getting part of that bread. So
Hey, sometimes you're gonna fail before you succeed.
Yeah. So shout out to all podcasters, man. Shout out to Joe too. You know, he talk his stuff from here and there, but I know he said like he wants the other podcasters to fail and in a sense, but he could have just been talking, but take it as motivation, man.
I don't think
Keep
he wants
grinding.
them to fail. I think he like got that mentality. I want you to succeed, but I want you to succeed with me.
Yeah, it could be
Like,
that. Yo, who knows? With Joe, he's unpredictable. His wordplay is undeniable the way he put things together. But I know I take it as motivation. All right, let's have a cool competitive type nature. You do your thing,
mhm.
I do my thing, and let's see who can win at the end, in a sense. So
Basically,
yeah, we've been doing this, man. We down there 3 years in the game. We ain't just started this, man. We've been doing this for a
no,
minute. Yeah.
this wasn't no whim. No, hey, let's start a podcast. This was on some 6 months ago. It wasn't that.
Yeah, we then I got 3 years of equity. Check the playlist on YouTube, y'all. We've been doing this.
Yeah, y'all check that out.
But speaking of other television shows, man, and just entertainment in general, Judge Mathis in the People's Court, man, 20 plus years on the air, officially on the way to being canceled.
That's kind of sad
Yeah,
because an entire generation ain't gonna see what we saw.
that was my childhood. Those 20 plus years, I remember seeing it.
Every black parent was watching that. Every parent, like at least
Yep.
in certain regions, was watching that.
Judge Mathis was lit. He was on other TV shows doing guest appearances as a
Yeah,
judge, so
no, he
he
was
really
like
took it.
famous. Yeah, like a regular famous person.
So yeah, he was the '90s and the early 2000s. Judge Mathis, he was the man, bro. Still the man, but he was the man, like
Mm-hmm.
popularity wise. So I wish he could kind of take that to a different network, but he might not own the IP. We talk about the IP, intellectual property. So,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, he can have the name Judge Mathis, but they might Warner Brothers or whoever is over that show may own the
Yeah.
rights. So you might have to do a
Most
spinoff.
likely, think about how long he been with them, dog. Unless he renegotiated at some point, I hope he did. But that's how it be sometimes. Not talking trash, but shoot, 20 years ago, you offered me some money. I would, you know what I mean? Like,
Telling you, bro. I don't know what the figures was like back then, but I'm sure he was able to pay his bills and do a
yeah,
service
and
like
live
that.
a little, yeah.
So now, man, that IP serious.
You get me a 4 bedroom in Miami, I sign. Yeah, what?
Yeah, the goal is to whatever money you get, just put that to the side, pay your bills, and invest, and just hey, if that's a good lifestyle to live. You got to compromise at the end of the day. No one was thinking about that 25 years ago.
You know what
I
I'm saying?
want the
I mean, now,
IP.
now I got the knowledge and I done been grinded so long. I'm okay with grind. You know what I mean? It don't matter to me. We could do this independent. We could do
Yeah,
this back in the day. Like, you know what I
yeah.
mean? Come on, man.
I,
Hey,
I
how
ain't
much
gonna,
is it? Hey,
yeah,
hold on. How much? Damn, Klooks, man. Yeah, man. I'm talking about young Flomo us, man.
yeah, yeah,
Klooks,
yeah.
they
College
say
days.
they gonna give us 50 racks, bro. Not each. They're gonna give us 50. So we gonna split it. You get 25, I get 25. You down?
That money
All
would have been
right.
gone at the club. A good 2 month club run. That money would have
Oh
been
yeah, that's
gone
what it's
during.
over.
Yeah,
You know
as
how
a
we was living?
young man. Yeah. Oh yeah,
You
that
know
money
how we was
gone.
living? You give oh man. No, we'd had a time of our life for a good 3 months, like you said.
Telling
You
you, bro.
maybe even sooner. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
playing.
yeah. Nah, I was lit, bro. Those VIPs was out of this world. But yeah, man. Shout out to Judge Mathis and everybody else losing their shows, man. You'll bounce back. What's up with Remy Ma, man? After all these years, she finally got her own rap battle league, the rap battle queen legends.
It was long overdue, man. Like that's what that just shows you the mindset, man. We ain't playing. We not playing no more. Like ownership is what we own. We're not playing anymore. But I mean, it makes sense though, cause she really do come from that. You know, she would battle dude. She be up and dude, like she hold her own down, like for real, for real. She one of them females you do not want to mess with, like realistically, lyrically, every elite, you don't
Yeah,
mess with them.
Yeah, she's been doing it for a minute. I guess it's better now. Like we just talked about IP, so she knows the game now. She's been around the industry for 20 plus years, so it's better that she owns it now than it would have been 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, fact.
So she would have just been the face, but no ownership. So now she's the face and the owner of her own league. So she
No,
gets
that's all her. Yeah, that's
yeah,
all her.
eat multiple ways. So shout out to her, man. You going to any Charleston White comedy tours? Anything?
I think I'm just gonna avoid that. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
catch it on Netflix or something if it come out, on YouTube,
Yeah,
whatever it come
YouTube.
out.
Yeah, Netflix. Nah, they ain't messing with that. This
Yeah,
is
no, he's too problematic. You know, if he would just be a regular snitch and maybe talk, but don't like provoke people though, and then be willing to call the. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
like I can respect it. Like he stand on his square. Like I will tell on you if you come for me. Cool. Now you know, don't come for him. But don't provoke me to come for you. Dare me to come for you. Damn near talk about everything I love. And like, you know, try to push all the buttons. Then boop, when you push one and I come for you, now you call it. If he leaving people alone, they were coming for him and he was like he is, I can respect it. You know what I mean?
yeah. He's just a civilian that's trying to live his life that has his opinions, that voices opinions
Yeah.
in a respectable way.
But
But
he literally egging people on and then calling the authorities.
now it's to the point talking about people, kids. Now it's
That's what I'm saying.
it's
You know,
like
everybody know that's an. I don't care how gangster you are. Everybody got a level. Like somebody will talk about yo. You shouldn't even do this either. But somebody will talk about your girl or your mama before they talk about your kids.
yeah.
That's
It,
up there with mamas, if not worse.
it's up there for real. And even the Houston police, they're like, nah, we not doing no security for you at your show. We're gonna let you y'all do what you gotta do. So he had to cancel that show in Houston, his comedy show. And he just getting louder and louder with it. So a lot of shows gonna be canceled, bro. You better take a step back and reevaluate how you really want
Now
to.
I understand why the Houston one got canceled though.
Yeah, a lot of politics.
He personally came for big figureheads in Houston.
Yeah, there's too much going on. It's better that they shut it down than to kind of let them go with the flow.
Because
That
honestly,
my
they putting
name will.
themselves at risk by protecting him.
Yeah,
You know somebody going to come. And now I got to stand on the front line after
yeah,
you egg them on.
yeah. Like you talk all that junk on social media, then you want us to be your personal security? Nah, we good. You handle that. You figure that out.
You got it. You got
Yeah,
it. You
you
tough
got it, bro.
lady.
If you was a regular snitch, all right, we'll help you out if you need help. But if you want to be that antagonizing snitch and just disrupting everything, you on your own, bro.
Yep.
How the stock market looking for you, man? What's the money looking like,
I'm
man?
gonna be real. I haven't looked on there in months. I'm scared, bro.
You
Like
are
for real. Because if I do look at it, I'm probably just gonna pull it all out or something, dog. Like
just whatever you do, whenever you like file your taxes, make sure you include that form too. So if you have deductions, you can use that as a
what
deduction.
you can, those losses, you can use those.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, in that case, my taxes about to be nice then, because I lost a lot. I'm not even being funny.
Yeah. So
I damn near lost 70, 80% of my portfolio.
yeah. So if you want to kind of start from scratch, take those losses, not stock, not financial advice, tax advice. Everyone do your own research, but you can use those losses.
I got the blues
Had
doing
a solid
brown,
week.
brown. All my stocks is down.
Crypto, everything. The crypto market, Bitcoin bounced back though from 21 to 25.
Oh, that's what's up. At least something bouncing. But I'm still gonna get me some more crypto. I believe it got another good run, but not like before, but it got a good
Yeah.
35, 40 run.
Yeah, no, it can move up. Right now it's at 24/7. So it's so staying.
I can see it hitting 40 though. I'm not talking about this year, next year, or whenever. I'm saying in like a little ways out, I can see it hitting 40 again, 45.
Yeah, easily. That it's gonna
That's
get
a
to another.
that's a slow burner. I'm down
Yeah.
with that. That's a slow burner. Put it in and forget about it.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where it's a decent long-term investment if you choose so. But
I was kind of hoping it dipped again, like massively, to be honest. No offense to anybody who invested.
yeah.
But I was kind of hoping it dipped again, but I don't think it will. I think it's just going to maintain. before it goes up again.
Yeah, if it most likely, if it don't do a crazy dip to the 16,000 and 15,000, it might hover around that 20 to 22,000. So that's a solid entry to kind of stay afloat for a year or two, trading
Yep.
sideways. So you'll be able to accumulate and turn a couple dollars into a lot of dollars 4 to 5 years from now. So
this done got sad. Oh, this conversation used to be a happy conversation. We're so calm right now.
Yeah, I'm humbled. The stock market humbled me.
No, I'm not discouraged, but I am humbled. That's a good word. I'm so humbled because when I hopped in, I was off to the races type. I was Seabiscuit in this. Like I was going to quit my job.
Yeah, it crossed my mind. I was like, yo, at the bare minimum, I can cash out and then make a possible real estate move, like put down on something.
It was getting getting gravy out here, man.
So I'm like, man, but now it's to the point, like that hard-earned money that I worked for, just to see it evaporate over the last 2 years. That's the part that it kind of disgusted me, but I had to turn it into a quick humble.
And the worst part is I kept dipping in like big deposits. I just kept going back because I was getting bonuses. I was getting this, that. So you know what I mean? I was doing overtime, getting bonuses. So everything extra I got, I kept doing.
Yeah, I made a huge deposit myself. I think last year, a year or two ago, I was like, if I'd have known the market was trending in that downward,
I would have just put it to the side or enjoyed it. That's basically what I just threw it down the drain. So
pretty much. And a lot of these stocks, they not coming back. They were just for the moment. They were 2020, 2021 stocks. It's not a guarantee if you hold something, anything for years, they could get delisted, bankrupt. Like nothing's guaranteed.
No, only ones that stand the test of time are like Fortune 500s and stuff.
Yeah, the Microsoft, the Fords, maybe a Facebook now.
And even Walmart,
Targets, those legacy companies.
Yep.
Like trying to hit home runs with these growth stocks. It got me though. It humbled me and it made me smarter.
We were what you call aggressive. We were definitely aggressive. And it was paying off though. And it still can. Just a disclaimer for everyone out there listening. When you are aggressive, that means there are aggressive gains as well as aggressive losses. Just always keep that in mind. And in simplest, layman's terms, bet big, win big in layman's terms. And these are big bets, basically, because a lot can get you a lot. You know, you gamble big on one of these growth companies and it shoots, you're in there. Because it happened to me actually, it was happening to me back to back in 2020. It was stupid. Even in 2021.
Yeah, there was a couple 2021 moments, man.
I could not go wrong. No, but 2020, I could not go wrong, bro. It was dumb.
But yeah, nah, everyone had a chance to change their life.
Basically, you throw up against the wall, and I was just nervous. So like, I could have threw more up against the wall, and I would have, you know what I mean? Because I did great, but had I went all in type.
Oh yeah, and then got to know when to with the big losses, honestly, the big gains.
It was a blessing in disguise because because I've still accumulated a mass amount, and I lost it when everything dipped. At least that portion of it. But just say I would have went big though in that 2020 and got that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then lost it just now. I think it would. I don't know. I'm not trying to say, but I've been looking out the window like,
Telling you,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like homie that lost, and I'm not trying to trigger anybody because I want to live. I have
of course,
But it's like the dude. You kind of understand him. The dude who made 700,000 and lost it all.
Yeah, your psyche can go all over the place.
700,000 or something.
Yeah, something with some trading or some leverage stuff, but whatever it was, to be up a lot and to owe more than what you were up on, it can make you do things.
I can kind of understand, but yeah, so that's all. So it was a blessing in disguise, though. Because had we struck gold in a way. as in a sense. Had we struck gold and then had watched it get eaten away, what you looking at? Somebody bumping you wrong, talking to you. Matter of fact, we not even like that. So it'd be somebody who really like you was really minding your business and somebody came off. You picked the right day, buddy.
Yeah. You want to be on that stuff? All right, I'm gonna match that energy. Plus,
Pop the trunk and like this, like the wow.
Yeah. Mossberg, the Mossberg.
You think it's a game, bro? Like this is based on a true story, man. It's not allegedly.
Get the Mossberg. Oh, man.
Nobody ever say I ain't got that. If you really my dog, man. Nobody say I ain't got your back, man. That's it.
I'm telling you, bro.
My
dog's still doing time from like damn. He rips it all. Dog. My dog doing time for this.
Now that would have been crazy. Of your stupid ass.
Yeah, man.
In a day. Oh, you did that all week?
Good old days. Survived those days. Had some questionable moments, but yeah, man.
Yo, I think that was the last time you came to school.
Nah, I took a little hiatus because I heard, you know, I mean, things was there's a lot of stuff going on legally and allegedly, so I had to kind of fall back into things. Yeah, I think I made up a couple holidays.
I ran out of school.
Nah, I ran myself out.
No. I'm messing with you. I know exactly what. It's kind of like that time where it spread that Mossy was in the back seat. I mean, it was in the bubble. So
yeah.
So the bubble had to lay low for like a whole week. And then even when the bubble came back, Mossy was gone.
Had to relocate, man.
No, word got like for real, somebody hit the gonna one at a time. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you was a whole gangster.
Yeah. I know what happened. So
nah, but for real though, if it wasn't for that, I don't know. Like, it could have been bad.
Probably just been kicked out. I don't think it would have, because nothing happened with it, but still in these times, oh yeah, it'd have been a wrap. It'd have been over, bro. In these current times. But back then, maybe it would have just been don't come back. type.
Oh yeah, that's true though, because we're grown-ups. And legally it was like you know what I mean? It was Bubba's.
Yeah. As long as Bubba's, it was in Bubba's possession and not just outside of Bubba's, then you're good. But good times, man. Good learning lessons. Still here to tell
crazy, man. Everything changed after that day, bro.
Yeah.
It went for real. It wasn't no more jokes, man. It went.
Yeah. It was a wrap after that. I had to really
get hold on. I'm pushing buttons. Like you could really it really can. You see the expended shells. Just had to get expended. Yeah, that's a nice shell. Check this one out.
Yeah, it was bound to happen. Like it was like whatever with it. Evidence all over the place.
Now that whole school was crazy though, man. I didn't expect that when I said I was going to college.
I learned a lot in my few months there. Just in that one semester, I learned a little bit about life. Like, and think about the area that was in, bro. Just that.
Yeah, we was in Carol City. We was in Carol City, bro.
So
that's how I got connected to the city, man. It was well, yeah. But I don't know if I was going up there before. I feel like I was up there a few times before, because you remember the homie dad was up there.
Yeah.
So
you had kind of little experience before, but that.
But that really. Now I'm living here. I'm living here every day type. And then on the weekends, I'd hit it down to the city, Liberty City, to the homie crib, and I stay there.
Yeah, you was
moving around. No, that's the time you just said nah.
I'm good. I'm back home. Like I wasn't doing that no ways, bro. I started to parlay and just wasn't even focused. It's too much money not to be focused. I'm good, bro.
Crazy that your mom thought it was me. It's you.
Yeah, it's all your fault, Roger. Get out of here.
I'm still here. Go. Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, I was like, where's Rob? Oh, yeah, he's still over there. Oh, so it was you. It wasn't him.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man. But that's what it is, man. We got about 10 seconds left. Any last words for him?
That's it, man. Take off, man. Y'all have a good weekend. Let's get it.
That's what it is. Until next time. Peace.
Peace.